Hi, I'm Michael from Kitchinsider and welcome to the channel. I'm really excited for this week's video. We're basically going to sit and look at some amazing kitchens together. So I reached out to some of my favourite kitchen design companies and asked if I could share some of their beautiful images and kitchens with you all. And they all said yes, which was super nice of them. So thank you to all these kitchen companies. I'll put their name up when I'm showing their images on screen and links to all of their websites in the description. Also, just to quickly mention that this is in no way sponsored. These are just kitchens that I really love and wanted to share with you. So I've got 4 kitchen companies and 2 projects per company to share and look at with you. I could have picked so many more, but the video would just never end. I've tried to pick a bit of a mix of styles and colours, so hopefully there's something in here for everyone. I love them all. Right, let's look at some beautiful kitchens, starting with Blake's London. So Blake's are a boutique design company that design and build completely bespoke kitchens. There's no standard ranges or off-the-shelf designs. Everything is one of a kind. So this first project we're going to look at from Blake's is up there with one of my personal favourite kitchens of the last year. So I've got the images up in front of me and I thought that we could talk through the designs a little bit together. I love this kitchen. Although it looks quite minimalist, there's actually quite a bit going on. There's quite a mix of textures which I really like. You've got the natural wood texture on the island, the slatted style island or fluted style, which I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of in the future. And then you've got these stained wooden cabinets behind that bluey blacky grey look, really nice. Looks like there's marble on the run of cabinets at the back and concrete on the island. There's also a planter built into the run at the back in the upstand, which is really nice. I love that little touch. You've also got this lime wash paint or that kind of plaster effect paint on the back wall, again just adding more texture into the room. Boiling water tap on the island, which is very nice, and it's in that really nice kind of patinaed brass finish, I think they call it. They've got a venting hob on the run of cabinets against the wall, so there's no need to have cabinets above or a cooker hood above, again, which just kind of opens up this space, which is really nice. This design sort of uses asymmetry. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but it does feel balanced. So you've got the tool cabinets on the right hand side, which house the oven and I'm assuming fridge. And although you haven't got that on the other side, what you do have is the floating shelf and that planter, and that helps kind of weigh that side a little bit. They also have a walk-in pantry area type thing hidden a little bit with loads more storage in there, which allows them to have this more minimalist look in the main kitchen. All the storage is actually hidden away over there. It's clean and light, but still warm and full of texture. I really love this kitchen. And here's the second project I've picked from Blake's. A real fresh and contemporary kitchen. Got that mix of white cabinetry and wood cabinets, which I think, again, this is going to be more and more popular. I think this sort of kitchen is going to be more of a fresh take on a white kitchen. I think we're going to see more of this mix of white and wood. Real stunning marble backsplash with that striking cooker hood, and they've even run the marble up there so it all lines up, which is a really lovely touch. This time we are pretty much symmetrical when you're looking at it dead on. The weight of those tool cabinets either side matches up, which is really nice, and then the hobs pretty much center on that back wall. Lovely big island with the sink. I think that's another boiling water tap in there, lots of seating, and they've gone for the waterfall edge on the island, so that worktop wraps around and drops down either side. And then we have this bank of these tool cabinets in this wood finish, which sort of blends in with the rest of the room really when everything's closed. And then as soon as you open those doors, pow, look at that, amazing. You've got a little desk area, that gorgeous drinks cabinet with the mirror backsplash, and then this, what I assume is kind of your breakfast station, coffee machine, toaster in there, more storage. I just love that it's all hidden away like that, and that they're pocket doors, so those doors fold away nicely out the way, not blocking anything if you're using these areas. Just look at that, it's amazing. The next kitchen company on my favourites list is deVOL. deVOL are another British kitchen company designing and building all of their bespoke kitchens from their headquarters in Leicestershire. They now have 3 showrooms in the UK and have recently opened a new one in New York. So the first project I wanted to show you from deVOL is a few years old now, but I think it's still such an iconic kitchen and one that kickstarted my love of green kitchens. You may well have actually come across this picture before. As I said, it's been around for a while, and I think it's just become such an iconic kitchen for deVOL. I think it's so striking, so bold. That deep green combined with the dramatic marble looks stunning. And mixing that brass, sometimes antiqued or brushed brass, it looks like, with the deep green just pops really well, and they've carried that theme out. You can see in the sockets, the tap and that rail on the shelf that they've got there. Really lovely little details. That marble really is striking, and they're using it to full effect, taking it up right up to the windowsill, and actually looks like they're using it as the sill itself, giving you that kind of extra tall upstand, which I think I'm probably going to talk about in future videos. I think we're going to be seeing more of that. And even taller behind the hob for that backsplash area, again running up and then creating that picture shelf out of it as well. It's not a huge kitchen, but it's still got everything you need, and it's still allowing lots of natural light in, so they're not overcrowding it with wall cabinets everywhere, which makes it appear bigger. And I really like the way they paint the wall the same green as the cabinets. It helps them sort of blend into the wall. I think that can be a really striking look. I mean, look at this room. Such a classic kitchen, such a classic look. Yeah, really nice, and I love a green kitchen. So this second kitchen from deVOL is actually in one of their showrooms, but I just thought it shows off this kitchen style really well. This is their haberdasher's kitchen, and it is something a little bit different, which is why I wanted to show it. And I have a little bit of a soft spot for it. Really beautiful craftsmanship and quite an elegant design, I think. That freestanding island is just a beautiful piece of furniture. And I wanted to show this particular project because it sort of leans into that industrial look with the exposed brick and the exposed conduit with those lights hanging down. It's a really cool look. I also wanted to showcase this copper worktop. I think it's absolutely stunning and something that you don't see all that often. Again, you've got a real mix of texture, which I like, from the wooden cabinetry, the copper worktop, the exposed brick on the wall behind, and then on the island you've got that clean, glossy, maybe marble or marble effect quartz worktop. Really nice. Like I say, something a little bit different, but I wanted to throw this in the mix and highlight this kitchen from deVOL. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, my next favourite kitchen company is NORDISKA KÖK. Moving away from the UK for a moment and over to Sweden, NORDISKA KÖK create bespoke kitchens with a timeless Scandinavian design. Each kitchen is locally produced and built entirely from scratch in their studio just outside of Gothenburg. They're a little bit different in that they don't have your typical physical showroom. Everything is done digitally to help keep costs down. I'm going straight in with a very striking and bold kitchen. I mean, wow, just look at that worktop and full height backsplash. That's a green marble, if you're wondering. Very striking. And I'm sure it will probably divide opinions. I think it looks great. I think it has a real rich and deep look and feel to it, and something you really don't see very often. Combined with these dark wooden cabinets, the whole kitchen has a real moody vibe. You've got the sink on the wall at the back, balanced by tall cabinets either side. One side, I assume, is the fridge hidden away, and the other side houses the oven, as you can see, with these pocket doors. I love the use of these pocket doors, just kind of folding them out the way and then exposing it's still a lovely inside to that cabinet. But then when you're not using the oven and the bits and pieces, you can close it all up and it's all hidden away, all secret. Again, we've got a boiling water tap, that patinaed brass finish again, I think, really nice. Floating shelf above, and we've got these waterfall edges on the island, which just showcases that beautiful green marble even more. It is quite dark and very rich. You know, it's a definite look, this kitchen. It might not be for everybody, but I absolutely love it. This second kitchen from NORDISKA KÖK is much lighter and softer. Still some similarities though. We've got a very striking worktop, this marble, and again we've got it on the island with the waterfall edges and even around that seating area to really show that marble off, as well as a good sized backsplash behind the hob and underneath the wall cabinets on that run. Uses symmetry on that run on the wall. That hob's dead center. Look at the wall cabinets. All goes out beautifully from the middle and symmetrical, which you know I love. Lovely little detail inside the cabinet with that wood. Again, it just helps bring in some texture and a little bit of contrast. Gorgeous marble worktop and backsplash. I mean, just look at that. And I think that's a Gaggenauer hob built in there using the marble on the front. I mean, beautiful, right? I think this kitchen would definitely fall into that minimalist style. This soft color palette and natural light coming in, but introducing different textures. It's that, what I'd call greyish color, that grey beige, which I think we're going to be seeing more of moving forward. It's that soft but still warm and neutral and a little bit earthy, this colour. It's a beautiful and elegant kitchen, just soft and light, really nice. Rounding off my favourite kitchen design companies is Roundhouse. Founded by architects, Roundhouse is a multi-award-winning British company, creating beautiful bespoke kitchens and furniture. Influenced by contemporary and traditional design, each project is made to measure and manufactured in their Worcestershire facility. Again, no messing around, coming straight in with this stunningly rich and moody kitchen. I mean, just look at this kitchen. And look at the size of that island. We've got this gorgeous, dark and moody kitchen, that real dark, rich grey colour and matte finish. And then you've got these accents of the antiqued or patinaed brass. That backsplash is absolutely gorgeous. And it's also mirrored and continued with that handleless rail on the island. Lovely little touches. And again, boiling water tap. There's so much natural light coming into this space from this giant skylight above, which is why I think going so dark and moody works well. It's not like the whole room is dark and dingy. The kitchen is really bold and a statement piece, but it's juxtapositioned with all of this light, a very light flooring as well, and the walls and kind of the rest of the furniture is very light and neutral. So having this dark, bold kitchen really stands out and works really well in this space. Like I said, it's a lovely big island, hob and the sink on the island, but that's fine because it's so big. You've got plenty of space and separation between the two. I think it's a Bora hob, one of their new ones. So you'll have downdraft extractors in the middle, so it's a type of venting hob. So it's like a venting domino hob. And then you've also got this L-shaped seating behind the hob. So 2 and 2 with the overhang there, which is lovely, kind of this social seating area down that end. So it's like a cooking social zone. And then your sink, I'm assuming there's a dishwasher under there as well. The other end, so then a wet zone there. Another little detail that I like and wanted to point out is the profile on the worktop edge. I would call that a shark nose profile. Might be called something different where you are, where it kind of cuts in a little bit underneath. I think it's a really lovely little touch, especially with a handleless kitchen like this. Not only does it look really nice, I also think it's quite functional to help get your fingers in when you're opening the doors. I think this is a really beautiful kitchen in what looks like a really lovely space. For this second kitchen, I wanted to show Roundhouse's more traditional style, and this is that shaker style kitchen. Now, it's not an enormous kitchen, but it has got a lot going on and a lot of lovely little touches. So we've got a venting hob on the island in that beautiful marble worktop that's on the island and the run behind it, which is also then mirrored in these marble tiles as a backsplash, which is a lovely little touch. We've got some seating on the back of the island, and again they're using the worktop to come down either side as these waterfall edges, which just looks lovely, really gives some weight and presence to an island. And with that venting hob, there's no need for anything above, no extractors or wall cabinets, which again just helps give this room that sense of space. It's a lovely dark green colour, but it's not too dark and dingy, again because it's offset with the light bright marble worktop, and then on the other side of the room these white cabinets. It's this mixture of green and white with the cabinets and the walls, and I just wanted to show off this one. I mean, look at that, a lovely drinks coffee station, again hidden away by these pocket doors. It just looks fantastic. Looks like a wine cooler at the bottom and some wine storage, and then the coffee machine and bits and pieces up top. It's lovely. So there you go, that's some of my favourite kitchen companies and their projects. Thank you again to all the wonderful kitchen companies featured in this video. Come on then, which kitchen was your favourite? Let me know in the comments below. My trouble is that I like so many different kitchen companies and kitchen styles that only sharing 4 with you was a real challenge. Let me know if you like this style of video, maybe I could turn it into a little series. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.